And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we're live, but are we actually live? And the answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone, Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today we are back with some more Final Fantasy XIII. So, last video we ended up going through the Floating Continent, which was a massive plot point in the game, Final Fantasy VI here. So, today we're actually going to be picking up from that. Though we might be backtracking slightly, because I did show one outcome in the aftermath. And I think there is a second outcome we can go with. So let's see what this autosave here puts us at. Okay, so this is already here. So instead, we will go back to here, right when things... There we are. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Ooh. So we'll just go through this spot again. And there is a little bit of a... Boom. He's down for the count there. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't go that way. Not that I could, you know. Alright, same attack as before. Boom. Cat scratch for the win yet again. Okay, so I think there is a treasure chest we can potentially get to if we're quick enough. Ow. Uh-oh. She almost died from that. But he's definitely gonna die from this, I think. Yep. Okay, let's try. And the dive bomb just yeeted him into the afterlife. We are still learning new things. Okay, let's head this way so we can get this thing. I think it's going to be just an ether, but still useful. A crit, but not a crit stray cat, so or a calf scratch. So useful, but not that good as opposed to cat scratch itself. Doesn't matter though; he died to that. Okay, remember to wait for Shadow. Yes. Oh, they're just gonna instantly kill one of our characters. No, oh, okay. So it's just... Come on. Okay, there we go. Died in the first turn. Now, we do have the airship here, but we are going to wait. Alright. But just in case, we'll do it this way. Gotta wait for Shadow. Alright, now. I will quick save since we are at the end here and all we have to do is just wait. We even beat that little mini boss there. So yeah. Okay, so we don't seem... Yeah, but the day's been going pretty well for me for the most part. Gotta wait for Shadow. But yeah, like I said, the day's been going pretty well for me for the most part. Hope everything is going alright for all of you wonderful viewers. As we sit here running the clock down as much as we can here. I do know that I have been keeping more eye on all the crazy stuff that's been going on with regards to sorry, an ad was playing there. But I've been keeping an eye on the craziness that's been continuing from Ready or Not, and yeah, we'll see how things are going now with basically the devs now getting the worst outcome possible for them at this stage. Apparently, Nexus Mods is openly refusing to let the mod even that mod that uncensors the game even be on the platform at all. The devs, I mean, they did take it down, but now they seem to be doubling down on that, and that seems to be the new news. Not exactly a whole lot there, but, you know, it'd be interesting to see if that actually is finally enough to get the devs to realize what fools they've been on that. So we're down to the final 10 seconds. Gotta be getting close to Shadow showing up. There he comes. Rest in peace if I died without collecting my pay. There we go. There's no way to stop the magic. What about Collective Shout? Yeah, Collective Shout really is a problem. Very clearly, because of what they've already managed to do. And getting Steam to actually censor a whole bunch of games by pressuring the payment processors to do that is, yeah, that is disastrous. The good news is there's a chance right now that U.S. Congress might get involved over this, because that does seem to, there actually is a law on the books, or apparently potentially going to be on the books to put a stop to that. So it does look like there's actually a chance that nonsense might actually be kicked, be kicked to the curb as a result. We'll see. Cthulhu says they got rid of the actual games from Steam. Yeah, I noticed. No, so that's... Yeah, on that day, the world was changed forever. Alright, so we saw last time what happens if you screw this up. Because I didn't exactly know what I was doing, but now I have actually I think I figured out the trick, so we'll see what happens when you don't screw this part up, so. Oh, Celeste, you're finally awake. How long have I been sleeping?
1 year, as of today. I was starting to think you might be out for good.
A whole year? You've been taking care of me all this time?
Yes, and I must say I'm a bit knackered.
We're on a tiny desolate island
After all, the world was torn apart. Oh, to find us here.
after the world was turned apart. So that wasn't just a dream. Where the sprint shoes, says William. Okay. What about everyone else? Where's Locke?
I don't know. For all I know, this island could be the only part of the world that's still above water. Ever since that day, the world's been sliding deeper and deeper into ruin. Plants wither, animals waste away. The other people who were here with us all gave up hope. One after the next, they flung themselves from the northern cliffs in despair.
So everyone could already be...
So let's try not to take it so hard. We can still live our lives together in peace. You're the closest thing to family I have left in this world.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, Sid. Should I say Granddad? Is that alright if I call you that?
Granddad, eh? You're going to make an old man blush. All of a sudden I have a granddaughter.
Granddad? You must be hungry.
I actually haven't had anything to eat since I fell ill 3 days ago.
Would you?
Well, unless I ask for shit or for fish, I won't get anything. So that's all there is here.
I'll go catch them. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and get some fish. And we will try to find... Where are the shoes? Hermes sandals. Well, that doesn't actually do what I want. Okay, we don't have the item we need to be the sprint shoes. But we do need to equip items to actually... There. And since I don't have that, I might as well put on a couple of earrings to max out my magic. Fish for Sid, or let him die. In the scene, Sid is Dark Edge Kino. Alright, we'll do it this way, I guess. So the fish are down here, and what we need to do is look for one that moves quickly. This one should do. Yeah. So yeah, you need to find the fish that moves the fastest. Oh well, you don't really need them. Just makes it easier, I think. Yeah, it sounds about right. So I have a fish. Should be a good fish for him.
Thank you. Just can't seem to shake this thing.
Okay. On yes and yes. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's see what else we can find. There he is. So I got another fast fish. That should cure him. No fish today. Unfortunate. Okay, I need to mention, hey, there's no fish. There we go. Alright, now let's see if that should help. Slow fish, not gonna get that. It's better to get fast in no fish than get a slow fish, from what I've been told. So we'll wait till we get another fast fish, and that there it is. This should.
But I'm starting to feel a lot better.
Okay, there we go. He is slowly getting himself cured. Yoink. There it is. Okay. I've heard a lot of people say you should let him or die or whatever.
So let's thank you for taking care of me like this day after day.
Because that cutscene is a lot more emotional and whatnot, but we'll try to get the good ending. So looks like I think I got the fast fish there. Okay, no fish. But that does mean we're getting possibly close to him even feeling better, so we'll see. He should be getting close, I would think, at this stage, since the cough seems to be gone. I can feel my strength returning. That's good to hear. Boom. I'm going to say that this is a fast fish here, which means this should be close to him getting better.
I'm all better now. Thank you, Celeste.
Awesome. A lot faster than it does in the SNES version.
What is it? Celeste, I finally finished the little project I've been working on at night. Go downstairs and take a look.
Granddad.
Celeste, you have to leave this place. I'm sure your friends are still alive somewhere, waiting for you.
I know they are. I'll go, but I'll be back, and I'll bring them all back to see you.
You bring that lock fellow too now, you hear?
I mean, I get why people say that the bad ending is the more emotional and far more impactful one, but this is still fun. Music even changes too, as well. So. Joshua says, yes, Celeste is in despair. It makes a better story. It does. Alright, we now have... Okay, there it is, back to the music that was from earlier. Did you see that tower? Kefka's practically a god now, sitting up in that tower of his with the power of a warring triad at his command. We need more of these bad boys, definitely. I have a couple of those just in case things get dicey. Alright, let's see whatever. Laugh Kevlar says, Rip Ozzy Osbourne. Joshua says, the Pixel version has always seemed too bright to me. Pixel-wise versus the OG. Reminds me of the young martial artist who visited here not long ago. He had that same determined look. Oppose Kefka's will and he'll fry your town with light of judgment. There's no point in even trying to go against him. When there's nothing left. Many ancient monsters had long been sealed away, were released when the world was ripped apart. Humbaba, Deathgaze, even the 8 legendary dragons. Let's see what this guy has to say. Ancient weaponry. 2 weapons known as ultimate weapons were used during the War of the Magi. There was a sword whose blade was formed from its will to strength. The other was a monster born for destruction. Rational Ginger says, I'm definitely on the team of Sid needs to live. Of course, he is talking about 7. Yep. See what we've got. Absolutely nothing that I don't already have. Alright, we already talked to him. Let's see what's in here. Also nothing that really needs to even be worried about. But there is something up here. The Emperor's painting, I did a portrait of him in the end. I have no idea why he didn't like it. Painted for that thing he originally asked for in the background. I sure didn't need a painting of the Emperor, so I sold it to a rich man in Judor. Bowser. Okay. Pretty sure that is a Bowser reference. William says the graphics are from the GBA version. That's why the original GBA for the SP had no backlight. So many games had brighter to compensate. Yeah, that makes sense. 8 dragons seal away its awesome might. Might of one called Crusader. When the 8 shall fall, the one again shall rise. Gygus Glove. Okay, I'm definitely picking that up. And just for the sake of it, sprint shoes, so we actually have them. So I never saw a point to the sprint shoes prior. Wanderous days of plenty. Matt Tyree says, hey, this blind. Not entirely, but still enjoying it. I wonder if we'll ever see days like those again. And Joshua says, also my main issue is this is a cut version. They removed Celeste's torture scene when Locke saved her. Move that from the GBA version to... Ah, damn. That is... Things the way they are now, business is the last thing on my mind. The day the world was shattered, debris gravitated to the center of this continent from all over the world. That's what formed Kefka's Tower. Well, now we know that some information about this place. If he'll... Yep, there we go. See, is there a dock? Yes, there is. This was where we were first introduced to Shadow. Cavalier says, I hope live-action Zelda uses the CDI games and their legendary cutscenes as a base when you've scrubbed all the floors in Hyrule. Then we'll talk about Mercy. You wouldn't meet... No, never mind. Just a man came through here looking for someone recently, and you matched the description perfectly. Man already left, though. He said he was going north to Zen. Okay, we now know where one of our companions might be located. Well, let's see how much the price... I'll not be staying, but that's good to know the prices here. Okay. Eight dragons down. Ooh, I went the wrong way. This is Kefka's Tower. Let's avoid that. Oh, okay, these guys don't appear to be that much of a problem. Zen. Okay. The Serpent Trench is no longer a valley in the ocean floor. It's above the surface now, eerie place too. Apparently some members of the cult of Kefka have built themselves a tower there. Okay, what the hell's going on? Here we go. Celeste, let me help you. Wait. If I move, the house will collapse. First, save the kid who's inside. Think I can hold this up? You gotta hurry. Healing rod. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use some magic. We're going to hit them all with a blizzard. Not working. Let's try Thundara. Not working either. Alright, let's just do a good old-fashioned attack. That killed one of them. Okay, this seems to be a working strategy of sorts, as long as we heal up afterwards. Not good. Guess everyone only uses Moru for the magic chart. You can let... If you... Time ran out. Okay, that is not good. Ooh, more items. Okay. Well, that killed him. Got him. Hyper wrist, good. Monster in a box, awesome. Actually, I can probably kill these guys with something. Instantly deleted all of them. Okay, let's head up here. Holy Rod. Come on. Okay, we can potentially one-shot these guys with these attacks, so good. I also use him for Coliseum as well. Yes, everyone for in the Magic Tower. That too. Okay. Well, that seems to be that stuff here. Okay, I need to get clearly the sprint shoes. Oh, I'm dead. Holy cow. Yep. Well, that's 100% my fault, so let's forget that happened and continue where we left off. Okay, let's actually equip the running shoes, since we need to apparently hurry. And the fewer of these encounters, the better. Well, Celeste, yeah, I know, Celeste won't live long with 200 HP. Okay, that one's down. That one's down. I could probably... oh. Probably use Thundara on these guys, and that should kill them all, hopefully. Yes. Okay. Scorpions again, that's okay. Ooh! It's another insta-kill. Come on, one more, one more. There we go. We'll just deal with the monster box here. Because, hey, it is basically free real estate now. Congrats, you drained 3 HP. However... there we go. Ooh. Magicite Shard. Oh, no, wrong one, no! Actually, I could probably kill these guys with 2 of these, and that'll be good. Boom. So 2 of those can actually do the job. And I got monster boxed. Okay, well I can beat these guys the exact same way. Then back to dinner. Did you do the dinner with 90 points or more to get the charm cut down to... What? Get the charm to cut... Okay, I did get the dinner right, I think. Because I did... Alright. Ooh, blood sword. That sounds useful. Alright. We'll use the same strategy as before. Hit them with magic, run, and then we make it right out of here and we should be good. This guy should be an easy to kill with the regular attacks, so... Should actually save us a little bit of time. Yes, there we go. We even leveled her up and taught her a new skill, so that is excellent. Okay. We know how to deal with these guys. Thundara. Okay, there, perfect. Also, I do not want to get bamboozled right at the very end, so boom. Took you long enough, yep. Alright. This is cutting it close. Yeah, but we got the stuff here. Damn, you think a little thing like the end of the world was going to do me in? I had given up hope, but I thought everyone else died. But I was wrong. I'm sure we're not the only ones. We need to find everyone, and then... smash Kefka and deliver peace to the world. Alright, count me in. We don't need the sprint shoes anymore, so... Alright, let's see what options we have. There was one I could have sworn we could have given a hyperist. Alright. And boom. I'd say that's good. That was scary. Yep, thank you very much. Be able to repay you. That's okay. To the east, you'll find the valley that was once the Serpent Trench. Keep going east, you'll find Moblitz. Heard that village was burned to the ground by the light of judgment, though. Terrifying monster named Humbaba has been terrorizing the area north around Moblitz. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Unfortunately, prevents poison dart. Okay, that's definitely a useful one to potentially pick up in any case, so... Yeah, timer does not stop on the SNES or on the PS1 version. Wait, this timer stops in menus? That's way easier than on the SNES. Yep. Yeah, it seems kind of silly, but you know, world falling apart like it is, I guess it doesn't matter to me. Doesn't do me much good to hold on to this glowing stone. Seraph magic aside. Ooh, so we got some more magic espers. I think Kefka's watching her every move gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yes. Welcome? Okay. Ray. Yep, nothing there really useful, so we shall continue. See what's over here. So actually see what this blood sword thing is. Nowhere near good on that, but it does improve our evasion. So, I'm considering it. You'll find the town of Nicaea. Ships are still sailing out of there. Interesting. Alright, let's see what's in here. If there's anything. Super Ball. Deals damage to all enemies. I'll actually buy 2 of them. Let's see, is there anything else I can potentially... Let's see what's in here. Maybe there's another dude in here that can give us some valuable information. 350 gil per night. Nah. But here we are. Eric says, "Hello, Ace. I bet people ask how you are doing. Never ask why you are doing, don't they?" Yeah, that is true. For what it's worth. At least we got some good items out of that there. So. And so east we should probably avoid for the immediate time. We might want to head north though, if only because that's probably going to be where the next anything of... Ooh. What do we have here? Oh, I made a mistake. Except I didn't, because he just yeeted that thing into the afterlife. Oh dear. So this should be a... Yep. Got ourselves a Chocobo station. These enemies like to flee. Yeah, that's some XP for us at least. Someone has always been a bit OP. Yes, but he is also very entertaining, and that's why we love him. And also, his OP-ness is kind of a feature, not a bug, if you ask me, but I digress. Alright. Sabin is even more OP if you train up his magic stat. Now that's interesting. I always thought he was a strength-based character. Okay. So the north, this way at least, is not a really good option for the immediate time. So it looks like we need to head to the right. Oh, he gave her sunglasses. That's not good. Well, at least I have an item that can fix the sunglasses. Where is it? Amulet. Boom. Don't even need to use anything now to do that other than that one item. Alright. Magic base, so let's train his magic stats. Okay. Wonder what giving him earrings will do then. Oh, okay. Since we do have those, we can. This will increase his. Alright, let's see. Heading north, though, seems like the play for the immediate time, just to see if we can... Alright, time for Sabin's magic to kick in and see what this does now. I mean, that did some damage, but... The earrings work on Sabin's Blitz and Gallus Rages. Okay. Level up, put a magic to Esper on him to get that stat boost. Okay. I don't know which one Esper's would be doing that, but okay. That is an interesting idea. So it looks like something there. Alright, that seems like a... But since I'm not really using that much on that, so I'm going to go with a Gygax glove for her. Probably going to use a Gygax glove eventually on Gal once he rejoins the party, because teaching him the ways of the stray cat is a strictly physical attack moveset, so it means it's a good idea to... Let's see. Shiva gives 10% HP per level up. Okay. There we are. Nicaea. So this is one of the better towns that are left. Try to keep a low profile so we won't draw Kefka's ire. Good to know. Even over that 1B% is crazy. Okay. Chocobo station up there. What do we have here? Weapon shop. Figaro Castle ran into some kind of trouble and got stuck beneath the desert. Ooh, that's a problem. I woke to find myself all alone in Doma Castle. When I tried to sleep there, monsters came for me in my dreams. But it still frightens me just to think of it. This could actually be a potentially... Okay, we'll see what this one is like. I mean, it's still a debuff, a significant degree, but it does boost your magic. So for a magic character, well, Celeste is a magic character. That's interesting. There's a bunch of thieves hanging out in the pub. They say they all escaped from Figaro Castle. Has somehow managed to stay in business. Used to be at the bottom of the ocean. Okay. Like me can run a business, don't you think? You should buy something. Encourage me. Alright. I mean, that actually seems like an interesting option there. Alright. Let's see what this guy has for sale. Oh, okay. I love how cheap a diamond shield can be, but a diamond helmet, okay, that's the diamond vest. You can definitely buy. Alright, so it does look like this boosts both defense and magic defense. And yeah, that seems to be the best choice. Let's see, so Burning Fists are one option. Venom Claws are another. I think we'll just leave it at that for now. We'll see what these thieves have to say. The Dehoven is a weak to death. It has 0 magic evasion. Okay. Alright. It's our old boss that day. He's feeding the sandworms now. We met Gerard here in town. He's our new boss. Went to the castle through a secret cave that nobody else knows about. Okay. Sneaking to take back our booty. They've got it all in the storeroom there. By some freak chance, the dungeon ended up right next to a sandworm nest when the castle stopped. A crack opened up in the walls. We crawled through and followed the worm tunnels back to the surface. Right, let's go. So let's see if we can actually follow this guy. Anyone else to talk to before I venture out on this little journey? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we should be good. Chartered by the Crimson Robbers. Alright. I feel like we need to find somewhere to hide or something when this ship leaves. And that's the play. It's just a matter of figuring out where that is going to be. The chat seems to have disappeared on me, sadly, so yeah, we might be in a bit of a pickle on reading the chat unless I know. Oh, I'm just going to stop goofing around. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So, in a zero magic. Talking to these guys does nothing, but we know that we need to actually be on here. Because they're going to lead us straight to where? Straight to where Edgar is, and the rest, hopefully some other members as well. I can't seem to find a good way to get there. Let's actually see if there's another option. Aren't you, Edgar? I see what's going on. No idea what you're talking about. I'll take this too, kid. Kinda busy here. I have to get ready. Our ferry leaves for Figaro soon. Play dumb with me, Edgar. You didn't lose your memory, did you? It agrees me to have to disappoint such a beautiful lady, but I have been Gerard since the day I was born. Never let anyone else who'd flirt with the lady. Never met any else who'd flirt with a lady he was trying to shake off his tail. Being polite to ladies is common courtesy the whole world over. Sure it is. Sure it is, Edgar. Gotta talk to people in town. There we are. So that's the play. The Figaro Castle. Well then, correct? Do we ever? Either way, I'll take charge once we're in. There we are. Still need to shop. That gang of thieves is in the inn on the second floor. Tent. Okay. Got a chocobo there. Maybe thieves, but at least they're working towards a goal. We could learn a thing from that. We can't mope around hanging our heads forever. We have to start rebuilding. That treasure belongs to us. Okay. My hometown, even if I wanted to go back. Be able to rest easier with the Empire gone. Now we have Kefka to worry about. Yeah, that's a problem. That's draft in the room. Yeah, it's down here. So, just checking everything again, seeing if there's anything new. Does not appear to be. Probably just the store's the one thing that's really... This area is going to be full of enemies, so let's not go here right yet. Don't feel like grinding quite now, so let's instead see what we can find in the stores. What's this? Okay, I already opened it. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so up we go. Alright, now let's see. So we got the power armor there, basically. That's good. Trident, which, I mean, and the golden spear, that both these items might do something, so we'll, just for the sake of it, acquire them, I guess. Diamond armor, which is even more expensive, but gives her even better stats. So we will get that. Alright. The light of judgment burns down our town 100 times. We'll rebuild it 200 times. Wait, what does that even make sense? Duncan's alive. I heard it from his wife. Nice. Okay. Takes solace in the fact that my grandson survived, so many others didn't. Alright, now. Golden Spear is good weapon for Eggard. Good to hear. Figured it would be. Okay, so we seem to have went to the towns around here, or I mean the building, the shops around town, so that's good. Just for the sake of it, let's see if there's anything else. No, dear, my husband's still alive and well. He's off training now, to the north of Narsha. Okay, save point. There we are. Alright, so they were in the pub, so let's actually go ahead and finally get into that and see what we can find. Disappeared the day the world was turned asunder. This time it's thieves. The girl just doesn't get any rest. Through the town searching for a legendary treasure with the power to bring back the dead. Stuck below the desert with no air to breathe. The people are probably all... Yeah, it sounds... Okay, so we know Edgar is in the second floor somewhere. Here he is. Just wait on my way up. You followed me here. You're Edgar, aren't you? Case of mistaken identity, my dear. I give up. Yeah, no. Alright, nothing there. Let's head back up and I guess head out and see what we can find from that point on. The Chocobo station here suggests they probably... No. Thieves left town, okay. Well, it looks like our best bet is to follow wherever the gang of thieves went. So, since they already left town, and we know they're in the desert, that is probably the tunnel we heard about. So, random earthquakes were potentially caused by that. One or the other. That's either way, that is good to know that that's a thing now. It's dangerous beyond here. I'll go ahead and clear out all the nasty, vile monsters. You just wait. That looked like Shadow. Okay, we know how to deal with these guys. Well, one of them leveled up. That is good. That could be a... Ooh, a Dante, huh? Some yummy food for a good little turtle. Oh, I didn't equip any of these guys. Whoopsie daisy. That is 110% my fault. Alright, boom. And I'll use an ether on her. A couple of ethers, actually. Well, I could do it that way, or alternatively, I can just see what was over there, which is what I wanted to do. Anyways. Yep, that's gonna probably one hit now. Miss, not good, but could be worse. Let's see if any of the comments are getting hidden again by me. They probably are. Yeah, Okay. Sabin leveled up. Alright, so... Well, they already opened up this stuff, I assume. Ow! Yeah, his abilities are now becoming very potent indeed. And they are down. Still with us. Just hold on a little bit longer, okay?
Yeah, breathe.
Ow. We are close to taking him out, so we gotta be basically... Alright, so hopefully he'll be dead soon, and that should be it. Eric says, why are they all floating? Because, well, because this place has been underground for so long that they don't have a decent air source. Source for clean air, so... This is the problem. Got its tentacles all tangled up in the engine. What should we do? Our treasure is in the storeroom back there. You guys... Boss, that's awfully dangerous. Just get moving. Edgar. What are you standing around for? Celeste, give me a hand. Edgar, it is you. There we go. Okay, we will use Flash. Because it's an area of effect, and there we are. Live in fentanyl caves, gotcha. Okay. We'll just heal the one that needs... keep healing that one as long as it kills the rest of them, and we should be fine. Okay, can we please kill that one enemy? Okay, Celeste is down. That's not good. So they will actually kill the entire party doing that. That is a sign to me that we need to actually... Yeah, I'm toast. Well, we killed one of them. So clearly I need to hit him with something much harder. Okay. Unfortunate. Alright, I have an idea. Alright. We will use... I guess we'll use... Thundara. Nope. You will use... Actually... Well, he might be immune to gravity, so that's a problem. Let's actually try Meteor Strike. And you will use Vanish on yourself. Except it doesn't matter, because he can still see him. Cool. Plants don't like fire, I believe. Well, these kind of do, is the problem. Okay, so Celeste can actually use a heal on... Ship she can't, because... And there's two of my party dead already. And there's the third one basically dealt with instantly. So I clearly need to do strategy because that is a problem. Alright, let's try something different. One, party needs to be on full health, clearly. Two, let's see what I can equip her with that is going to... Poison is a useful item. Yeah, plants don't need eyes. Fair point. Well, choices are... I need one thing that actually gives this character Hermes sandals. That's would be useful. We're gonna keep hitting them with attacks constantly. That's the plan. So, because both these characters are gonna now have haste, they shall be hitting them far more frequently. And that should, when combined, make up the difference. Okay. Celeste, you do your thing with that. You do that. And you do chainsaw. We'll hit them one at a time, basically, and then as soon as we're done with... Okay, that definitely does a lot of damage and works. See, Rising Phoenix here does do fire damage, but it isn't enough to really prevent these things from... There we go. So that's one of them down. Okay, so... Alright. I'm going to continue doing that. Okay, I am going to raise at... And you are going to cure him. And you... going to do the same thing again. High potion. You attack this one. Another one down. Okay, and then we will now attack that. Okay, now we can cure him. You can do the chainsaw. And we can now finally start healing him the rest of the way by removing that. Our new strategy seems to definitely be bearing fruit. Alright. Third time is the charm. Indeed it was. You didn't know me. Heard Vigar had run some kind of trouble. Wanted to get help, but was I supposed to get here with the castle stuck beneath the sand? Caught wind of a rumor that those guys had escaped from the dungeon, so used them. Bingo. And obviously I couldn't let them find out I was the king of Vigarga because they had just escaped from your own jail. Could have told us. Uh-oh, we better hide. Boss? Monster must have gotten him. Oh, boss. Didn't even last as long as the last boss. Oh well, let's go. If they take that treasure, couldn't care less about treasure. What we need to worry about is Kefka. These guys haven't really done anything wrong. Not really. Come along. So shake things up again. Alright. Alright, did that cure the thing so now everyone can breathe? Apparently not. And we are in a rough spot now because, fortunately, he knows some magic. And so does she. Alright, now you all get flashed. And they just got defeated. Sabin has learned another skill. What's this? Now this is treasure. Okay. Wait, what does that do? The crystal helm. It even further increases increases the health. Nice. So I could give him Alright, let's see. What else can we find of note? Some interesting choices here. We'll go with that, just for the sake of it. Now, let's see how everyone is feeling. Ooh, more enemies, and it's a preemptive attack. Well, they get screwed. Next up, the surface. Alright. we're gonna stay put for now. And I think that is the time to go ahead and thought the air could be so precious. Yeah, we'll rest for a bit. Alright, I think we have found a good stopping point. We've got King Edgar back. We ended up saving Figaro Castle. We got Sabin back. I think that's a good stopping point right there. And we definitely had a blast getting to here, that's for sure. So yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some more Final Fantasy VI as much as I've enjoyed playing it. And I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.